What does good parenting look like? What does good communication look like? What does good family organization look like? What should the emotional climate be? And if you don't have some template, some model of something in front of you, then it's hard to know where you're going. So for us, developmental psychology has done this for 50 years. It's studied dysfunctional families and healthy families. So, and attachment theory has some of this with us. So what is attachment? The core of it, I'm assuming most of you encountered Bowlby, but here's the essence of it. When a child experiences parents as available, responsive, and attuned, this is Bowlby's parenting model, to their child's emotional needs, they feel parents will love and protect them, and that they are worthy of love and protection. This is the core of Bowlby's sort of psychological developmental framework. It's not really the development of personality, but it is the development of relational expectations. In relationships, what do I expect? I was treated well as a kid. I'm assuming I'm going to be treated well. I'm going to find people who treat me well as an adult. I was treated well as a kid. I must be a worthy person. That must say something about who I am, and I deserve certain kinds of relationships. I'm treated poorly. How many of our patients, unfortunately, go replicate those kinds of relationships? Get in the same abusive experiences their parents had or they had. There's an expectation, there's a sense of comfort. How many of our patients have said that? This is familiar to me. Living in an abusive relationship is what I know. And that's Bowlby's sense. Over time, this is his psychological theory, over time, these relational experiences as a child become internalized as internal working models. It's his term. Object relations theory has their own terms. Psychoanalytic theory has their terms. Schema is the cognitive version of this. How you take on expectations, values, views of the world, and they become part of your inner landscape through which you view the world outside. What we know also is attachment is a pretty well-designed, tested cross-cultural. This is relevant for the poor folks that we work with here in Philly, the rich folks we work with in the suburbs. There's been studies in Israel, in China, in Africa, in Sweden, in Japan that show there's some fundamental instinct for kids to want to turn to someone for protection and love, and some fundamental instinct for parents to want to protect their kids. The family structures may change based on the culture. Different people may provide safety and protection, but the impulse, the drive to do this, and the consequences of not having it are pretty similar universally.